Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly check-in video. So I am so sorry this video is going up on Sunday instead of Saturday. I missed a couple days this week vlogging. It's been, y'all, it has been an awful week. This has been the worst stomach virus of our lives. Oh my gosh, like I was sick for pretty much a solid week. Same with Nate. David's was a little bit quicker. Lucy, everybody's kind of had different symptoms and yet the same symptom of like searing stomach pain, like the worst pain. We've all anyway, it's been rough. It's been like, oh, we feel better. Oh no, we feel just as bad as we did days ago. It's been horrible. Like the kids have had to miss school several days. It's just been bad. So I am sorry. There was no point in vlogging that. Y'all did not want to be a part of that. It was horrible. I think, knock on wood, I think we're all better. We are on definitely the upswing. The only one of us that did not get this was Mark. I don't know how, because he has been, with me every single day, but he seems totally fine. So if we can get him, to not get this, we will, I think, be rid of it. But welcome back. I didn't want to let this week go without doing a weigh-in or check-in. I'm not calling them just weigh-ins because there's so much more to it than that. If you guys don't know, and I'm just going to hold the camera because I don't feel like setting up the tripod. I've got my glasses on because I was having contact issues, so I'm looking a little bit of a hot mess. That's okay. If y'all don't know, I'm not going to go into the full long thing because most of you know, and I feel like it's redundant, but I am on Optavia. I've been on it for y'all, this week will be 6 months. I started October 17th. It is now April 13th as I'm filming this, so almost exactly 6 months, which is just crazy. Like, that is crazy because it's gone by so fast. Wow, that's crazy. Time has flown. I'm on the 5-in-1 active plan, so I eat fuelings that they send me, and then I eat one healthy lean and green meal at night usually. David joined me 8 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago. I don't know. The beginning of February. So I think we're getting close to 10 weeks for him. He's done fantastic. Having him to do it with me has been amazing. I've been coaching now since the very beginning of the year. Actually, I started in December, but I got my first clients in January. That has been awesome. Getting to connect with people and help them reach their goals also inspires me to reach mine. So that's been wonderful. I'm loving Optavia. It has been an answer to prayer. But this video is not just for those of you that are on Optavia, or if you're interested, this definitely is for you. But if you're not and you're doing something else, this is just so we can support each other. You don't have to do the exact same thing as someone else to cheer them on, And so I want to be able to cheer you guys on. I want to have this process documented because I want to be able to look back on it, on the days where I maybe get frustrated or whatever. I want to be able to go back and watch these videos and kind of see the process, because I'm not planning on doing this again. This is a one and done situation. So I told you guys last week that I gained 2 pounds. I was on my period. There was all kinds of stuff going on. And the scale was up 2 pounds. I was not worried about it because, y'all, and this is still true today, my body has been changing so crazy. My clothes, every single day, I can tell a difference in my clothes. The biggest difference I can tell is in my chest, which, praise God, I've been waiting for this. My bras are so much bigger than they were, which, again, praise God, I've been waiting for this. If I could have targeted that area at the beginning, I would have. Also, the mom pooch. If we've had kids, if you've had multiple kids, especially most people, I'm not going to say all, a lot of us have the mom pooch. It's like the lower belly fat that it's so hard to lose there. And I hated it because anytime I wore skirts or dresses, it was so noticeable. And I was always so self-conscious of that. That has dramatically gone down in the last couple weeks. It's been shocking. So anyway, that's been really exciting. I've been seeing pictures of myself and really noticing. Today I took a picture with Nate and I could tell so much in my face. We've also been going back and watching old vlogs. My kids love to do that. And it's another reason why I love that we get to vlog. But I've been going back and watching old vlogs, and when I see myself, man, I look so different. And it's weird because when I see myself in the mirror, I don't really notice a difference until I like go back and look at old footage, old pictures, the side by side, all of that. I can tell such a huge difference. And so I never want to take that for granted. And I'm so proud of that girl. I never want to shame her. Like, I believed I was beautiful back then. I still think I was beautiful back then. I just feel a whole heck of a lot better now. So anyway, let's get into the actual weigh-in, and then we'll kind of talk about how the week was. And then, it was hindered by the stomach virus part of last week and this week. So, it is what it is here. You can't, the scale is still wonky for me. So I weighed in on Monday and I was down exactly 2 pounds. So the pounds that I had gained, I'm back down to that. So I've officially lost 55 pounds. 55 pounds in 6 months. I think that's amazing. So we'll see what this next week brings us. I have not been able to drink as much as I would like. During the stomach virus, I've not been able to eat as much as I like during the stomach virus. And we all know, you would think that would make you lose weight. It does not. It does not. Your body's like, what in the world? So we'll see what the scale does this coming week, but I'm happy with 2 pounds. David also was down exactly 2 pounds. We lost the exact amount of weight this week. So he is down like 45 pounds, something like that. 45 pounds, 44 pounds. He's getting very close to being like I think we said another 11 pounds and we would have lost the same amount of weight. He started in February and I started in October, but that's okay. Like, you cannot compare yourself to other people. We all are different. Our body size and shape and everything else is different. Men and women are different. We're all different. We're all different. Even if I had a twin sister, she would probably be different than me. So it is what it is. I'm really trying not to let the scale define anything because, like I said, I feel really good. Besides the stomach virus stuff, y'all know. But I can just tell such a difference. Like, getting clothes has been super fun. Trying on clothes is super fun. Getting dressed is fun. And that used to be horrible for me. I would always be so discouraged. And now it's really fun. Like, what could I put together? And, I've been really trying to take lots of pictures of myself in the mirror. And I post them on Instagram, not just to show y'all, because I think it is fun to show y'all, but just to show myself. Like, it's really motivating to see me do this, for myself to see it. And so I tell all my clients, like, take pictures, even if you don't post them, take pictures just for you. So I'm telling all of you this, take pictures during your weight loss. A lot of times we're like, well, we haven't reached goal weight yet. So, but it helps so much if you can see the process. And like, for me, the mental part of this has been so hard because, like I said, I look in the mirror and I don't always see the weight loss, but you cannot deny when your body is changing, when you put 2 pictures side by side. Like, it's pretty incredible. So I tell everybody, just take pictures for yourself. If you don't even show them to anybody, just take pictures. And it's been really motivating for me to see that. So that's been great. Like, I probably need to measure again. I haven't done that in a while, but I don't know. I feel like I'm terrible at measuring because I feel like you're always putting the tape at a little bit of a different place. And is it accurate? I don't know. But I guess it is, like, if you do your best, it may not be exactly precise. You may be off an inch or 2 here or there, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it would show it'd be another great tool to kind of show me how it's going. But we've done really great. Yeah. And everybody's asking me lately, like, well, how much more do you want to lose? I've lost, 55 pounds. I look very different than I did when I started, and I look healthy. I met with my doctor again this week. He was very happy with my weight loss, and I told you guys this in a vlog, but I'll say it again. This week was the first time that I stepped on a scale inside of a doctor's office with my clothes on, my shoes on, just stepped on the scale and I was under 200 pounds. That hasn't happened. I remember the last time it happened. I was in nursing school. I was a junior in nursing school, so my first year. And I had gotten down, like, the first part of college, I was like 160 pounds, which is about the smallest I've ever been, 155, 160. And during nursing school and the stress of it, I started gaining weight really, really quickly. If anybody has ever been in nursing school, you know. And I got sick and had to go to the doctor, and I stepped on the scale and I was like 190, I think it was like 198, 199. And I remember like being completely floored because the last time I knew I was 160. Like I felt like I gained 30 pounds, 35 pounds overnight. Obviously I didn't, but I just wasn't paying attention. And I remember going home and like crying, like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did this, because I was, when I was in high school, I was 207 pounds, I think, at my highest. And I had lost a lot of weight right before college and into my first year, and got down to, like I said, 155, 160. And so, and then, in the matter of a year, I gained all of that back. And I just remember feeling so defeated. And so to stand on that scale now and see that actually a smaller number than that day is just such a surreal feeling, because I have been struggling for so many years, and I would not go to the doctor because I didn't want to get weighed. Like it was terrible. Like I don't know, like that fear of like someone seeing how much I weighed, even during my pregnancy. I know with Mark, I got up to like 270 something. Like that's the heaviest I've ever been, was when I was pregnant with him. And then even after I had him, I never lose weight quickly after I have babies. Like everybody says like, oh, breastfeed and it comes right off. It doesn't for me. Like it makes my body keep the weight, which I have heard is common for some people. I remember right after he was born, he was probably like less than 6 months old. I decided to join Weight Watchers, and I think I weighed 269, 265 something. It was 260 something when I started that. And I did lose a little bit there. And then, when I started this in October, I was 250. So I've been between 250, 240, 260 for the last few years. And to see that number be, I weighed 195 this week, 195. And I don't really like to usually say the number, because I feel like people compare themselves. Everybody has different like bone density and stuff. Like I've always weighed heavier. I'm curvy, I'm tall. Um, 195 on someone who's 5 foot is going to look way different than 5'8" or whatever. And I think some people are just more heavy than others. I've always said I'm like a heavy person, like I'm dense. Like when I was 150, 155, 160, I was so thin. I was really, really thin. Like I can't imagine getting lower than that, but you just never know. Like my body's changed so much since having kids. So that all brings me to, what is my goal weight? And honestly, I have no idea. I know I'm not there yet. But who knows? I'm still thinking around 160, but I may get to 170, 175 and go, you know what, that's good. I think I'm good. So I know that I'm over halfway there, which is very motivating. And we'll just see. Like what I love is you don't have to know going in, like this is my goal weight. And it can be fluid. It can be where I feel good, where I felt like looks good on me. I never want to be like super thin. That's not my body type. I have curves, I'm tall. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, the scale is not everything. The scale is not everything. I want to feel good. Also, I said this on the vlog too, my blood pressure has come down a lot. I never had high blood pressure, but I did notice the last few times I've been to the doctor, it had crept up. Even all through my pregnancies, I never had high blood pressure. But over the last few years, I would notice that it would be like 130 over 80. It would just be higher than normal. And so when I went to the doctor this week, it was 110 over 70. So the nurse was like, you have great blood pressure. And that made me feel good, because like I said, I had seen the trend of it going up. So all of those like non-scale victories are amazing. We still have a celebration in store for me hitting 50 pounds and being under 200 pounds. I'm having to put it on hold because we have so much going on this month and next month. But stay tuned, because it is coming and I'm really, really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I love being able to reward myself as I go on. I've bought myself a few outfits, treated myself here and there to small things, and finding ways to reward myself that's not food. It's been important. So anyway, here's to another week. I hope you all have had a wonderful week. Here's to feeling better and no more stomach virus. I'm really interested to see what the scale does this week, because there's been several days where I couldn't eat at all. There's been several days where I've eaten like a couple crackers. Like that's not on plan. But when you're sick, you got to do what you got to do to like have something in your stomach. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. And like I said, I have drank hardly anything this week. It's been horrible. Anytime I would drink, I feel like I'm going to throw up. So we shall see how the scale does. It may take a week or so to kind of get back to like a normal rhythm, but that's okay. I love you all. I'm going to get this video up for you guys to see tomorrow. If you like these kind of videos and you want to see more like it, make sure you give the vlog or the weigh-in video, check-in video, a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you guys did this week and subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.